Hello, good morning YouTubers. I'm the sweetest MC. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Well, today I'm going to do a video while putting on my makeup. I'm starting off with my Magic's primer, my face primer. I'm not going to do anything extravagant. I'm just going to put on a little bit of makeup. So I'm not going all out, it's just basic makeup. So today's video is going to be based on finding out how to be successful. Or in other words, how to be great. So success means a lot of different things to us. So ultimately, anything that I mentioned in this video and like all my other videos, it's just basically things that I'm saying from my perspective and things that I've learned along my way on my journey. So my experiences is basically what I'm sharing. Success. What is success? So success is in the dictionary. I Googled it. It says success is the accomplishment of an aim or a purpose. The good or bad outcome of an undertaking. So basically, that is what success is. And that can mean many different things to many different people. So what success is to me is not necessarily what success is to you. So first you got to find out what success is for you and whatever it is that you're trying to achieve to get to that point of success, right? So I'm going to talk about 4 things in which I've come to realize will help me to achieve my success. And the first thing that I've learned, I'm going to sharpen my pencil. Ooh. Let me see, I'm trying to figure out if I should put on this light. Yes, I think that might hit the spot right there. So once you've decided what success is to you, then you can go about figuring out if you've achieved success or what else you need to do to achieve that success. So first and foremost, what I've learned and what's probably the most uncomfortable is that in order to succeed in whatever it is that you're doing, a lot of times, many of times, is that you got to learn to suck. Because we all got to start somewhere. We all have to get through the awkward phase of getting good at something. And a lot of times we will fail before we actually get there. I'm letting my eyebrows grow in a lot more. So part of achieving success is sometimes making a fool of yourself, making a lot of mistakes, learning along the way, and it's okay. So you can't forget to be patient with yourself. Going through this phase, sucking at what you do at first, or whatever it is that you're trying to learn to do to achieve your success, whether it's working on your dream, just, working on some goals. We all go through that awkward phase in which we feel kind of not so great. But you absolutely have to work towards jumping over those hurdles so that you can get better at what you're doing. So you can't be afraid of failing. You can't be afraid of being embarrassed. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna feel awkward and everything at first, but you'll realize that everything is okay once that happens.
1 o'clock.
Okay, Papa, thank you. Alexa, set an alarm for me for 2 p.m.
Alarm set for 2 p.m.
But the whole point of it all is that eventually you get through it, and you have to learn to get through it so that way you can move forward and be great and successful at whatever it is that you're working on achieving. And ultimately, that's how we grow and how we learn. So at this point in my life, I realized that the thing that I have to be most fearful of is not the embarrassment, not the mistakes that I'm going to make. It's the fear of actually not trying or not giving myself the opportunity to achieve what it is that I want to go after or achieve what it is that I'm working towards. Suppressing whatever it is that you truly want, that's what you should be more afraid of. But as long as you try and you work towards what it is that you're going after, whatever it is you're trying to succeed in, as long as you try and you don't stop or quit, then, that's success in progress. So just keep trying, keep working towards whatever it is that you're working on. You see how I had to stay quiet for that one because I needed to go straight. I needed to get that in there really good. Okay. And keep in mind that as long as you try, you're already ahead, because there's so many people who want to try but they're so scared to try. But if you try, then you're already halfway to your success. So the second thing I would say that I've learned along my way to success and or achieving anything that I've strived for is that practice makes better. Practice, practice, practice. A lot of repetitive practice is going to get you there. The more practice, the more experience, the more opportunities you allow yourself to have. And like me, for example, with makeup, I remember when I first started doing my makeup, I was like, I could do makeup, I know how to do it, and I've gotten so much better. I thought I knew how to do makeup before, which I did, but only to that extent. And so I've practiced and practiced, and I'm still practicing, and I've gotten so much better. So someone just starting off, you're gonna probably watch me do my makeup, and you're like, how do you do that? Oh, I tried it and I can't, and my hand won't stay straight, and I can't do this and I can't do that. But it's just a matter of practicing. You can't just try it once, twice. You can't even try it like 5 times or 10 times and say, oh, it didn't work for me, so let me just stop trying. You have to keep trying. Keep trying. A baby does not fall on the ground when he or she is trying to walk and then just give up. Can you imagine? Then we all be crawling, right? Because it's so much more challenging to practice and to try and to keep going rather than it is to give up. Giving up is easy. So the practice is going to help us to learn, gain that experience, and to grow. So the more practice you get, the more experience you allow yourself to learn and to grow. All right, so the third thing that I wanted to share with you guys that I've learned about achieving my success is being kind to yourself. You got to be kind to yourself pretty much basically in everything. And that's having patience with yourself. Not giving up on yourself right away. Not quitting, not being impatient, but instead it's being kind to yourself. It's being patient with yourself. It's allowing yourself to have the chance and the opportunity to grow, to allow yourself to get through those hurdles, those kinks, and so until you actually get to where you're going, until you actually achieve that success. It's reminding ourselves that what we're doing is not, we've heard this many times before, but it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And so our whole life experience basically is a marathon. It's a marathon. We just get better and better, and we grow, we develop, we learn, we achieve. It's part of the process. And so the more that we can be kind to ourselves, the more that I've been kind to myself, helps me to get through the growing pains of achieving my success. And a lot of times in the beginning, when I used to get frustrated with myself, it's when I noticed that I wasn't being kind to myself because I was rushing myself and thinking that I was supposed to achieve my success much sooner than I realized that I was coming across achieving it. Just have to keep going, keep putting forth that effort, keep trying, keep working at whatever it is that you're working at. So getting through any setbacks, any obstacles, any frustrations is just helping us to grow and to be strong. And it's teaching us something, so we should be learning from what it is that we are finding our hurdles and challenges. And so this way, with our being kind to ourselves and being patient with ourselves, we don't burn out. Because once you try to rush it and you just go, and you don't step back, enjoy the process of the whole thing, then you'll miss your now. You'll miss the fact that it's all a journey. You want to make sure that you enjoy the journey while you're going through it and getting to where it is that you want to be. And that's important. And part of that is being patient with yourself. Paying attention to yourself, paying attention to your needs. Giving yourself what you need in order to keep going through the marathon, so that you won't collapse before the finish line, right? And as long as you don't stop trying or giving it another shot, it's not failing, right? I think failing is more along the lines of if you completely stop. But who's to say you can't ever start again, even if you've stopped? Or even if you've given up on yourself in the past, who's to say that you can't start again? So be kind to yourself, be gentle, be forgiving, be loving. Yeah, so achieving what it is that you want may take a lot more time than you anticipate. But once you keep trying and putting forth that effort, you will get there. And now the last thing is getting some support. We have to do a lot of inner work on ourselves, which will carry us through and through time and time again. But at the same time, everybody needs some form of support on the outside of us. And so that is when we find, I know when I find supportive people, that's who I tend to surround myself with. I think it's important that we surround ourselves with people who believe in us and who will nurture us and encourage us to be amazing, to be great at what it is that we want to do. Because remember, this is a marathon. You got a lot of people on your sidelines. You got some of those who will partake in cheering you on, and then you got some of those who are there to partake in bringing you down or trying to trip you along the way. But what we want to focus on and surround ourselves with are the ones who will help us to achieve our success. Usually people who are also striving for something themselves. How's that looking, you guys? But surrounding yourself with people who are there to cheer you on and to help you to succeed will just help you to be more inspired and to encourage you to keep going, and it just helps you to remember, why you're doing what you're doing, why you're striving for what you're striving for. It's just a support system. One thing I will say though is never to expect someone to believe in you the way that you believe in you. But if somebody's there to help cheer you along the way and to believe in you and to support you in any way that they can, it's always a good thing. So as we all know, there are tons of other ways to achieve success and to get great at something and what it is that we want to do. So you can always leave me some ideas down below and some comments down below and share your thoughts on what success might mean to you, and some things that you do or implement in your life to help you to achieve your success. Let me not get too crazy with this color here now. So those are the 4 things that I've come across in working towards achieving my successes. And those 4 things again are realizing and understanding that at some point in time you will, more likely in the beginning, you're gonna suck. Number 2, keep practicing. Look at that. That just gave me a whole eye lift. My 3rd point was be kind and gentle to yourself. My 4th point was surround yourself with people who will remind you that you are an amazing being. I'm wearing the blue mascara today. I love the blue mascara. We've had some great conversation today. Don't forget, this is not just a monologue, it's a dialogue. I read every single one of my comments, so please leave me something good, something fun, something nurturing, something that will help someone else. That would always be greatly appreciated. Today I did the reddish eye pencil for my eyes because I'm going to be wearing my hair with some red highlights in it. Alright, it's a little more than highlights. Doing my makeup is so fun and calming to me. I love trying different looks. Thanks for joining in on my conversation today. Hope you like this look. Now I'm going to do my hair. And I know you guys got it in you to be great and to be successful. Keep working towards your goal, my friend. You'll make it. Much love.